We are back on the El Champion Pod. This is your boy JJ. We got Javi over here with our Backlash. Oh shit, it's not Backlash. My bad. What was it called? Elimination Chamber. No. Elimination Chamber. Perth,
Australia, bro.
Perth, Australia. But anyways, man,
that's what I get for watching a damn 20-minute video on botches.
Yeah, our thoughts on it. This was.
By the way, before that.
Oh, don't forget to like, subscribe, share for the algorithm, comment down, and yeah, don't forget to sign up for the memberships.
Yeah, you're gonna say we're haters, but it's not our fault. It's not our fault.
But anyways, bro, go ahead. Start it off with the first match.
Yeah, so we did have a pre-show match. I didn't watch it, to be brutally honest with you. JJ didn't watch it, but I know the Kabuki Warriors one.
Who the fuck watches the pre-show? I just want to. I truly want to know. Like,
hey, the pre-shows used to be good when you had the Usos against the New Day. That was good.
That which they should have been on the regular main show.
But that's how you know when somebody earns it, because they work their asses off to get to that level. So because the Usos
now main eventing WrestleMania.
Yes, 2 nights. But anyways, yeah. So the first match, we had the women's Elimination Chamber match. Which honestly, it wasn't bad. It probably was the better of the 2 chamber matches.
Which I called it.
Predictable. Yeah, but it was very predictable, and that's the one thing. I even said last time, I was like, hey, it may not, let's try something different. Hopefully, it won't be as predictable as we originally thought. But guess what? It was exactly as what we thought, and not just us, everybody else. It just seemed like it was too easy to figure out.
There should have been a house show. This
should have been an episode of SmackDown or Raw. That's basically what it should have been.
With the chamber. I mean, like essentially what? Like chamber has technically become that whenever it has come to the chamber matches, because of the talent that's being put in there the past couple of years. But in terms of actual matches that is like a tag team or singles matches, those are usually better than the regular chamber matches. Because last year we had the famous Roman versus Sammy, you know what I mean? And then the year before that, we also had a banger, so it's like...
No, that's true. That's true.
The chamber is losing its...
The main match isn't the most important.
Nah, it's losing its prestige, I feel.
Like maybe the chamber should be kind of like Hell in a Cell, where it should be part of another pay-per-view like WrestleMania or SummerSlam. That might be a better idea.
Yeah, not just make it all around here,
or make it important. Or make it important. Even though I think that this year,
realistically, sorry, I don't mean to say anything rude, but like realistically, it's kind of important because they win a championship opportunity, but. I get your point on what you mean by making it important. It's like, hey, like you can put more people that you want to put people that you don't know who's going to win. But realistically, like I know we're talking about the women's match, but realistically, I want to talk about the men's match just briefly. You got Logan Paul, you got Randy Orton, you got Kevin Owens, you have LA Knight, and then who the fuck was the other 2? Drew McIntyre. And then is that it, right?
Yeah, 6. No, 6 guys.
I got 5 fingers. Okay. Anyways, so the point is, realistically, like out of all of them, you only know that only one guy is gonna win, and like, well, obviously, but like who's gonna win. Oh, Lashley, yeah. Lashley was already in his story. You had Logan Paul with the Kevin Owens thing. You had Kevin Owens with the Logan Paul thing. Then you had LA Knight just there. And then who else was it? Oh, Randy Orton, which he's just there also. Yeah, Drew McIntyre, realistically, he was the one that had the most going for him.
He had a story that the chamber meant something for him. But anyways,
yes, but let's go back to the women's.
Yeah, let's go back to the women's. So, I mean, decent match. Tiffany Stratton looked like $1 million. I think of everybody in the match, she was the one that kind of leveled up.
Yeah.
She looked.
She should be in Barbie too.
Yes. Even my daughter
Barbie.
said that too. She's like, is she a
Barbie.
Barbie or something like that? What is she trying to be? And I'm like,
I am calling it right now. By the end of 2024, she's gonna have a wardrobe malfunction. And I'm sorry that I shouldn't be bringing that up, but realistically, bro, like it scares me every time I'm watching a match.
could be, man. Hey, Ludwig Kaiser's gonna go out there and
What the? Camera, turn off the camera.
exactly. Gunther, help me, help me.
Chop. He chops the camera in half.
But I mean, it was a good match. But I was thinking that they were gonna give it to Raquel. Granted, if I was gonna, like I said, if I was betting money, I was gonna bet on Becky. But to me, it would have made more sense to have Raquel win. Why? Because you build somebody else that's newer in the company and that needs that credibility. Becky, regardless if she wins the chamber or not, Becky is Becky. She's already made. It's like Bianca. Bianca's already made. Yeah, she didn't need that, right? And Naomi, she just came in, right? Tiffany just started on the main roster. So
what?
Yeah, and then Liv Morgan, no, she's not credible enough to go against Rhea.
What?
But Raquel, honestly, I think she deserved that shot. Just to at least test her out, see what happens. You may have a major baby face in her, because even if she loses against Rhea, they're gonna have a great match, and she's gonna look like $1 million. And guess what? You may have your next star right there. But now, by putting Becky, and I know it's easy booking.
It's easier.
Yes,
that's
well, it's
you
easier.
always
you know it's gonna be a
it's
good
like
match.
you always have to go with. They literally this WrestleMania they were just thinking, what match card is gonna make me the most money? Who is the most popular people? And unfortunately, they dropped the ball with The Rock and Roman having a match. So they were like, hey, we fucked up. So let's go ahead and get our biggest woman attraction that we have, and which is Becky Lynch, and put her against Rhea Ripley, and
and like I said, it makes sense. Like if you're from a corporate standpoint, it makes sense. As a fan, I'm kind of disappointed because and that's kind of behind the curtain. We like being right. We like predicting things right, but honestly, we like to be shocked. We like to be surprised. Because that's why we want to watch the damn show. We don't want to say, okay, this is what's going to happen, this is going to happen, this is going to happen. No. We want to see some surprises. We want to see something new, something different.
I want to be wrong. I want to be wrong.
Thank you. Exactly. But, it's one of those things that's kind of frustrating. And we did have, like I said, we had Raquel, and we did have Tiffany Stratton doing her moves, which looked great. And then we have Becky win, which was, like I said, very predictable. It's going to be a good match in WrestleMania with Rhea and Becky, even though in ring, I probably would have preferred Bianca against Rhea. In ring, I think that's a...
do you think Bianca's going to have a match? I mean, she should have that match
she's
against
gonna be
Jade, but...
One, she's undefeated in WrestleMania so far. Granted, she's only had like 4 WrestleMania matches, but she's undefeated so far. So, and they're making a big thing out of it. So it wouldn't shock me if they're going to try to do an Undertaker type streak with her.
Oh God.
Yeah, and then you can have, but it could be Jade. I wouldn't put her with Jade because that's a lose-lose situation there. Because are you really going to have Bianca lose? But are you going to have Jade win? And Jade's probably not there yet. That's why she hasn't been involved that much since she signed. English.
You good?
So it would have been, and that's why I think it's kind of early for Jade to have a match like that, unless they have a tag team, her and Bianca, or I don't know, Jade and someone else against Bianca and X or Y person. But I don't see them having a straight up match like nobody really knows Jade.
Not yet.
She looks cool and she looks like a star, and she came in like she's a main eventer, but we really haven't seen anything from her. And judging by what she did in AEW, she wasn't that great in the ring.
No.
So
she's green. She's not Nikita Lyon green, but she's Liv Morgan.
She's, I'd say Liv Morgan's better, honestly, in the ring. At least what I saw with AEW. Granted, Jade Cargill doesn't have to do that because she's more imposing, so she's going to work more like, a bigger
Powerhouse.
Powerhouse, yeah. I would actually put her with Nia. Why? Because Nia, right now, she's looking amazing. She's doing great work, which we'll talk about a little bit later. And I think it's somebody experienced that could take Jade to that next step. Somebody credible that if Jade beats, it's okay. It's cool. Nobody loses any credibility.
A couple of about 6 months ago that we were saying like, oh, let's just put everybody with Nia so then she can just injure them. And then now she's like a workhorse. You know what I mean? So she's like that's what shows improvement and dedication.
That's what working your ass off does and taking your job seriously.
Yeah, I think she cut the bullshit. She cut the bullshit. And The Rock was probably like, you need to cut the bullshit out, bro.
Yeah, because I can just imagine her calling, hey, Dwayne, they fired me. He's like, what? Yeah, they fired him. The Rock doesn't give a damn. They fired
Who are you again?
What are you doing?
I don't even have you on my caller ID.
Yeah, no, actually they do because she's the one that drives around The Rock's mom and everything. So they're like everywhere.
Oh,
together.
Uber.
Yeah, she's like not necessarily Uber, but they're like super tight, which is great to see. Honestly, I like seeing their family dynamic. But I think that would be probably a better thing for Jade. That's to go against Nia, and it could be a quick match. Jade could catch her off guard and beat her in like 10 seconds, and everybody's like, "Oh my God, what happened here?" And you could extend that for later, huh?
No, it'd be like, how?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, she doesn't have to do anything crazy in the ring to look great and do her job. But anyways, So that match, honestly,
I don't even want to rate it.
It was just predictable. No, I'm not even going to rate it. I'm not going to rate it because, like I said, it was predictable. Like, it was easy. Like, it's the most predictable pay-per-view I've ever seen in my life. It wasn't bad, but it was too damn predictable. So the next match, we had the men's tag team championship match with which was what's his name, Finn Balor and Damon Priest against Tyler Bates and Pete Dunne,
which was a great match.
Yeah, a great match. I mean, in ring, to me, it was the match of the night. If we're just looking at straight up work rate, they were fantastic, and we knew that they were going to be great because Damon Priest, he's pretty good. He's pretty good, which is good because you needed a powerhouse. But the other three in ring, I mean, the guys are, probably top 10, top 15 of the planet in terms of in ring workers. They're great. They're fantastic. But then again, another match that really didn't have any consequence. We knew that Damon and Finn were going to win just because their story is not finished with, I guess, R-Truth and The Miz. And that's okay. And that would have been okay if other things would have been different. If the other matches would have been different. But, hey, all right.
Why couldn't we just have a cash-in? Matter of fact, why couldn't they just whooped Seth Rollins and the freaking Waller
Forget about that. We'll talk about that in just a little bit, because actually I believe that was I think that was the next section, the Grayson Waller effect. Which, by the way, as soon as I saw it wasn't the last part of the show, I was like, this is gonna be buns. Like, this is gonna.
They took away the effect of what it could have been
of the Grayson Waller effect.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. But, I mean, realistically, like, it was just having these two bums, having Seth Rollins and Edge talking to Edge? On the Grace. Cody Rhodes. My bad, wrong guy. At this point, who gives a shit? Like, he comes out and then just, they're literally talking nonsense. Seth Rollins is just sitting there looking like a clown with the with the glasses.
Velveteen Dreams glasses, of all people. Why would he wear Velveteen Dreams glasses?
Hey, he was innocent.
I don't care if he was innocent or not, but you don't want to you don't want to be around that no matter what.
Hey, the guy had potential. Anyways, that's a story for another day. No.
He's one of the biggest disappointments ever because he was amazing.
He's working his way back. Anyways, the point is that he, like, Velveteen Dream could pull that off because of his character, not Seth. Seth is on another level. He's trying to be a goofball. That's what it is.
Like
and,
like that Facebook post that I sent you earlier today.
And like realistically, like
How
a lot
can
of
you
people
take
be like,
the champion serious?
yeah. Like, come on, man. You can see, like my wife was like, how come Roman is just literally wearing joggers and a bomber jacket? I'm like, you know why? Because he can. And then on top of that, because he carries himself to
And
be able to do that. And he and then on top of that, whenever he goes outside of the ring, and then whenever he goes and represent the company, he represents the company the way that it's supposed to.
In a
without
suit,
a
tailor-made suit, looking like
without
$1
the
million.
character.
Exactly. Just like Rocky. Rocky goes out there. In fact, he made joggers in wrestling a thing. Because that's what he used to use, joggers, the Adidas joggers at that time, and then he had the sweatshirt, the sweatshirt, whatever, the Adidas one. He made it a thing, and then he came back. And right now, The Rock, when you see him, all he has is joggers and a torn up shirt. Why? Because he's The Rock. And
Roman does the same shit. He just wears his own merch and J's, and that's it.
But they do it. They're making money off of that too. It makes sense. Hey.
Look. The crazy thing is, like, back whenever Roman, Seth Rollins, and Dean Ambrose had a triple threat for the FCW champion that Roman didn't win.
It was right at that time, right?
Yep. He was thrown away, like, oh no, you're just gonna be part of this group, blah blah blah. And then look at that, top of the world after going through literally hell and suffering sabotage. So yeah,
I mean, discipline and following the course. He basically took John Cena's playbook and did exactly as John Cena did. Because nobody was expecting anything from John Cena when he was the prototype, when he was like a robot or some bullshit like that.
He turned heel.
Yeah, but look at what he did. I mean, the guy, as much as I don't like his wrestling, as much as I never liked his character, I gotta give the guy mad props. I mean, the guy is great. Like, he knows what he's doing, and look at him now.
I was gonna say, and then now, so like the last time that John Cena has been in, this has nothing to do with Elimination Chamber, but this is more interesting than the Chamber. But the last time that John Cena and Roman stepped in the ring together, you know what I mean? Like, you could tell, like I don't know, you told me that, like, how John Cena has told him, it's like, no, like, for real, he is the guy, not me, like, because he has elevated a lot more people, you know what I mean? And he has elevated people, unlike what John Cena has done.
Main event players. He built Jay, he built Drew, he built Sami Zayn. LA Knight, that was a mistake because it was too early. Yeah, but he built so many people along the way.
Kevin Owens was made, but he still got a pop.
Kevin Owens was the exception, because Kevin Owens was kind of more of a placeholder. They just put him there so he had somebody that's always going to be a thorn in Roman's side. He's never going to beat Roman. He's just going to be an annoyance to Roman.
Yeah, apparently him and one of the girls that does the interview,
Kathy Kelly. Yeah. I saw that.
That he went into the
locker room, and he's like, a bunch of Samoans in there, and he's like, I left. And then she's like, hey, I think I should go in. He's like,
we should go back. No,
I ain't going in there.
No, I have problems with Roman Reigns before, and we never go. Like, it goes well. It never goes well. And then
see, but that's the way to keep kayfabe, but make it fun and make it cool.
Yeah. Like, because realistically,
he's not being Seth Rollins.
I was gonna say, you imagine they would have just walked in and just dapped each other. It's like,
probably.
Yeah. Why is this on YouTube? Why is this on YouTube?
Cool. I mean, it's kind of like I was telling my wife, like, if there is somebody in the WWE that looks like a dad, it's Kevin Owens. Even his humor, everything. He's like a dad. Like, he came into the damn chamber with a koala bear.
He did?
Who does that? Yes. That's goat territory. I would say
that's dope.
That's pretty cool. But
I know
he is a dad. Like,
I didn't even notice that shit. Like, for real,
and I can guarantee, and look, and I can guarantee, like, probably him and Roman, they're probably talking about their kids, all that stuff, because they're both family men. They're both, it seems like great fathers. That's admirable, and that's one great thing that I will say about this. And I kind of almost put myself into that category. All the old heads are like, oh yeah, because the wrestlers back in the day, they were men. No, guess what? The wrestlers from nowadays are bigger men than what they used to be in the past. Because now they actually take care of their families. They make sure that everything is okay. And guess what? Now, instead of going around the bars and trying to do whatever they are, they're just playing PlayStation 5 in their damn room.
Facts.
Doing stuff. And that's fine. And that's cool.
You see mine right there? Yeah.
No, but you know what? But that's good. You don't see a lot of issues. Oh yeah, so and so had a fight.
Which hey, wait, hold up. Which by the way, since you mentioned the PS5, I think this is a great time to bring up the announcement that I wanted to make, which we're going to be making a poll within the next couple of weeks. We are going to be making mini-series for the new WWE 2K24 gameplay. And we're gonna make a couple polls for you guys to vote on who do you guys want us to finish the story with. And I promise you that I am not going to put Cody Rhodes as one of the options. So do not fucking ask me for him. Okay?
Hey, you know what? I'll put it on my Xbox One. The advantage of that is that you know that I'm probably gonna play it like 3 times.
He may make it through NXT and that's it. He gets called up and that's it.
I may make it through NXT Level Up or something like that.
Yeah, and that's about it.
Not going to be on TV.
However,
my character's not going to be on TV, that's for sure.
However, we also going to have live streams of either me playing a game or Javi playing a game or whatever. And then here and there, we may do let's play against the viewers to see who wins. So yeah,
that would actually be cool
to make it fun. Yeah, man. Because we're fun guys and all that stuff. Yeah. But yeah, anyways, man. Moving on to so Grayson Waller effect. Blah blah blah. Cody Rhodes was like, yeah, I remember whenever I got a bitch slapped by The Rock. The Rock, I want to have a match with you, and then that was
which makes no sense. And then he's trying to explain the damn thing. Own up to it. If WWE messed up with it, own up to it and just let it be.
Yeah.
Why do you have to bring it up again?
They should have just let it go.
People didn't say it because guess what? Because it's like The Rock. The Rock the other day. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
I think whenever he mentioned that, it's making me think that what they're going to do is the same shit that they did with Daniel Bryan. And they're going to have Mania 1. I mean, night 1. They're going to have Rock versus Cody to main event. And then, I think, like you said, whoever wins, the stipulation is gonna be like whoever wins goes against Roman. But realistically, The Rock is a heel. So then you're gonna have Cody beating The Rock, and then it's gonna move on to Roman night 2.
The only way I'm okay with that is
if Roman beats the shit out of him.
Wins.
Yeah.
Because if Cody beats both Roman and The Rock.
I'm just gonna jump off my patio.
He's literally. I don't know if you ever saw G.I. Joe back in the 80s. Well, you weren't around, but back in the 80s, where they had literally, there's this guy called Serpento. They picked everybody's DNA, like Alexander the Great, Cobra Commander, everybody, and they joined them into one. That's Cody. So we're talking about Cody is going to be you mix Hulk Hogan, John Cena, Roman Reigns, you mix everybody, and that's Cody. That makes no sense.
That man is a mutant.
Oh, Wolverine un pendejo al lado de él.
Nah, bro. He's like Dr. Doom. He's God.
Well, he's Galactus.
Nah,
he's Galactus at that
point.
Dr.
God Doom defeated Galactus. So no.
Potato. The thing is that it's supposed to be based on WWE. Roman's supposed to be Thanos, and The Rock is supposed to be Galactus. How the hell are we going to explain that Cody Rhodes, Captain America, goes in there and whoops their ass? No.
With no gauntlet.
With no gauntlet, like straight up. No shield.
Yo, to be honest with you.
He has Seth, his shield.
You're right. He does have a shield. Which might betray him by the end of the night. But I hope
black
with a black chair.
Please.
Yeah, and then I hope that it's just Roman wins, and then he's just like, yeah, that I was your shield. And then he goes from being corny to being not corny.
Being goated. And then he can leave. Then he can go on vacation for like 6 months.
I don't give a shit at that point. It's like, bro, like I will
do what you needed to do. Retire at this point.
I'll buy 3 shirts, bro.
Actually, let's do that. If Seth betrays Cody, we'll buy at least one Seth shirt and wear it in the pod.
Yeah. And then it's gonna be brought to you by Fanatics.
Hopefully, very soon.
We're working on that. We have the sponsorship, but it's just YouTube is kind of tripping. So yeah. But anyways,
what was it? So then, in the end of the day, the whole thing just happened just as it would have been with on Raw, where you have Cody Rhodes,
the Grayson Waller,
and whatever, blah blah blah, and next match. Because
I'm actually glad that nobody from the Bloodline showed up to say something to him or hit him. Like, I'm actually glad because
the damn hoodie or Solo with the
facts. Because it made it seem like, bro, we don't give a shit about you. Like, realistically, like, we just whooped your ass on Monday and then that was it.
Yeah.
So yeah. And then Sami Zayn just gets involved and super kicks him. We did it for the Bloodline.
That wouldn't be a bad thing. At this point, I don't care how it happens.
Why I did it? Because you're not Uzi.
Bro, I don't care if Drew McIntyre joins the Bloodline. At this point, no, I was going to say somebody else, but no, he can't be included anymore. But you could have I don't know, Bobby Lashley or somebody like that that's credible that can whoop some ass and just destroy everybody.
Oh, were you gonna say what's his name?
If you get my vibe, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not Bobby Lashley, it's the other guy.
Yeah.
So yeah, can't anymore.
I'm not gonna say it again. But anyways, moving on to the men's elimination chamber, where the winner was Drew McIntyre, that we predicted. And I'm very happy that Drew McIntyre won.
He's the only one.
Let's just clear that. AJ, the other great spot that we had was AJ Styles whooping the piss off of LA Knight with the steel chair.
First time I've ever heard that, but it sounded good.
Yes, he literally whooped his ass with the steel chair. Like, that man was hitting him like Hulk. Like Hulk was grabbing Loki and just smashing him. Like,
the only thing that
would
have been better if that would have been Cody Rhodes in the LA Knight spot and Sami Zayn in the AJ Styles spot. It's the only thing that would have been better. Yeah,
but hey, let's stop. Hey, come on, they're gonna call us haters. You gotta be positive.
I am a hater. I don't care. It is what it is. If you want to say that, say it.
But anyways, Drew McIntyre won. That's what's up. And let's move on.
Yeah,
we already know it's gonna go against Seth Rollins, and then Drew McIntyre is probably gonna win. And then
Randy's selling was crazy.
Yes, and then Seth Rollins is gonna betray Cody Rhodes. But anyways, moving on to the main event, which was Rhea Ripley versus Nia Jax. Mm-hmm. Where Rhea Ripley played more of the babyface Cody Rhodes in this match, realistically, because she got her ass whooped 90% of the match, and she still won.
Well, like I said a couple of episodes ago, she's going to be a Stone Cold type babyface.
Yeah.
She's going to act like a heel, but she's really going to be a babyface, which is a what, JJ?
A tweener.
Exactly. So she's going to be more of a tweener. People like her. Her charisma is through the roof.
And Nia Jax gave her the biggest wardrobe malfunction to the world, and we appreciate it. Thank you, Nia.
Hey. Exactly. No, hey, once to the sky, damn it. But
The Rock should have came out and been like, "You want to join us?"
Pie. He likes pie. But anyways,
some poo-tang pie.
But but the thing about but honestly, we knew that Rhea was going to have a good match, but Nia brought it. Like, she looked amazing. Like, this is the best match I think I've ever seen Nia Jax have in her whole career. She looked great. Like, because everything was credible.
Whenever she put her through the table and then yanked the bitch,
people have gotten hurt with that move before. So I'm like,
Bro,
don't do that. Oh, she did it. Oh crap.
I was afraid for the chair because I legit, whenever she stood up on that chair, I was like, bro,
That chair's
please.
asking for forgiveness at that point.
yo, I'm just like, bro, like the chair is just holding on like Spider-Man.
Oh, with the don't have a heart attack on screen. Don't have a heart attack on screen.
I still love you, Naya. I still love you, Naya. But like
Hey,
realistically,
man. Hey,
bro,
physics.
like
Her physics.
I would have preferred the steps. Okay, it would have.
Made more
I
sense.
would've-
More
I
stable,
would've-
even for her. Because could you
Yeah.
imagine if that chair would have
Breaks.
That's
Cause
like
it was,
the ultimate
bro. It was at
botch.
the edge, bro.
The
It was at the
ultimate
edge.
botch.
Yeah.
Like she wouldn't have been
Yo,
able
those-
to live that. Like
Look.
she wouldn't be able to live. Like no.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. Whatever company, whatever manufacturing company of chairs that is, they need to use that as fucking promotion, right there.
Look what
That is, look. This is how strong our chair is in.
Yeah, she's
Stop. But anyways, like I really thought that I was just more afraid of the botch. Like it's just because like the table didn't break initially, so it's like fuck, something
That's
is gonna
hard.
happen here.
That's
But like
hard because you have to
after
be
it
really
did,
heavy for it to happen, and sometimes it doesn't work.
but after she did it, and then she got up and literally yanked her and just threw her in the ring like it was a bag of Cheetos.
But I liked it because Nia looked super strong. Like she
Incredible.
Even in losing, I mean, she looked like a menace, bro. Like she just lost because she just happened to take Rhea's finisher. That's it. Because basically she won the whole match. Excuse me. Sonaste como un volque, cabrón. But
Sorry.
the thing is,
I couldn't hold it in. My bad. I'm sorry.
but Nia, exactly. But honestly, Nia looked amazing. I mean, and I'm glad that she didn't look weak in the whole thing, because sometimes WWE has the bad habit of making whoever loses look like crap. No, she still looks strong. Like she still looks like somebody, and that's what I was saying with Jade Cargill. If Jade Cargill beats Nia, it's gonna elevate Jade. It's gonna be like, oh shit, she's real. If it would have been like a Nia Jax like in the past, it would have been a joke, and it's like, oh, whatever, yeah, she beat her, who cares?
Like I still want to see Nia Jax joining the Bloodline,
She should.
and then
It would be perfect now.
Roman and Rock is like, you need to bring the gold home or something. I don't know, something along.
That's gonna be her. Actually, you know what? I wouldn't be opposed to.
Yeah, but then we don't have that many
It's
options.
gonna suck. No, but it's gonna suck. No, it's gonna suck. It's gonna be after WrestleMania.
Nah, you know what you should do?
Her against Bayley. Ooh, that would be a banger after banger after banger, because we know
I wouldn't
Bayley
mind
could put
paying
together
for
some
that.
matches. Oh, without question.
If you
Easy.
know what I mean.
Yeah.
But anyways,
exactly.
I think that we should also.
Double whopper with cheese. Let's
What if
go.
she actually went? What if she actually went to NXT?
Who, Nia?
No, just because we be having random people going to NXT, bro.
No, I don't
Becky
want-
Lynch
no.
did it. No. She doesn't have to stay in NXT. It's just like, hey, you need to bring home gold. Okay, and then obviously you have EO with her match already, so she can't just challenge her, and you can't challenge Rhea because she's locked in with that match with Becky. So she could literally just walk into NXT and be like, I challenge you, and then it is Lyra Valkyria, and then she whoops her ass and then takes the belt.
I don't disagree with you if it wasn't WrestleMania season. Plus, I don't want them to do the same thing they did with Solo, which is like, oh yeah, you have the North American Championship, then the next day, it's gone. Why? Oh, because Shawn Michaels said that the rules didn't apply. What? Like that's weak. Like,
Because you were not supposed to have a match, but the guy accepted the challenge.
yeah, but that was bad. But I would say especially if Bayley's gonna be a babyface, what bigger mountain to climb than Nia.
Yeah, but I don't want Bailey to lose that.
It doesn't matter if she loses or not. What matters is that they can have a series of matches. Like Bailey doesn't have to have the championship for like 500 days, or 1,024 days, or 12 or 4,000 days like Roman Reigns. She could just they could have a series of matches, because guess what? Bailey, a babyface, is always better at chasing. It's the same thing as I've always said about Cody Rhodes.
They could kind of like flip a
chaser.
flop. They could kind of like
flip flop. Yeah, and that's okay. If you have one championship, which Rhea has right now, and I don't foresee Rhea losing that championship anytime soon, if she keeps that title for a long time, then you can have the other title kind of flip-flop a bit. And that's what I said about even Seth's title. Seth should have lost that title like 4 months ago.
So right now, Rhea's going to go over a year of having this title.
I think
at Mania will be a year if she wins, and she probably will. I think they'll have her win.
Yeah, because no matter who do you think could actually? Do you really think that Becky?
I think they're gonna get Jade.
Yeah, because I think Becky beating Rhea would be kind of shitty, especially that you built up Rhea to be this monster. Like, nah, man.
I think the only way that you can beat a monster is by having another monster, and that would be Jade.
Yeah, but
because she looks physically imposing.
Yeah, but what is Jade?
No. I'm not saying that it's gonna. No, like
it kind of
doesn't
do
with it. But
yeah,
it's
and
like usually Monday. Monday is
that.
like the next Monday is like, oh yeah, and I win, and then somebody's music drops, and then it's like, I challenge you. But the past 3 years, like realistically, the Monday Night Raw after WrestleMania has been ass. It's just another fucking show.
It used to be the most unpredictable show ever, and
it's a house show now. You know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah. No, but anyways, man. Those were our thoughts on Backlash.
Elimination Chamber.
Backlash. Yeah, Perth.
Hey, I did the same thing with Backlash, was it, or with
No, it was the match after the pay-per-view after that. Money in the Bank.
Payback. I was mixing.
Oh, Payback.
Up,
yeah,
so
yeah.
That's fine.
Payback, Backlash. Who cares? But anyways,
you know what?
man.
You know what they all have in common? Neither of them have any consequence over whatever happens.
Except one of them had more pops than anything else. But anyways, man. This was JJ. You had Javi over there. Don't forget to like, subscribe, sign up for the memberships, comment, hit the like button. I don't know if I said it for the algorithm. But anyways, man. Deuces.
Peace.